I'm here with Charles Moore, Vice Admiral, retired. Let's talk a little bit about Iran. Iran is likely the funding source, the mastermind source with Hamas. There's no way, as we've discussed, that they've done this on their own without at least a head nod, thumbs up, likely resources. Just in the last, few weeks, President Biden released $6 billion to Iran in a hostage negotiation. Whether that money's been wired over or not, likely there is a connection there. Tell me, Admiral, what's your thoughts on Iran?
Iran, since the revolution in Iran, has been the spiritual and material perpetrator of terrorism around the world. They are the number one funder of various terrorist organizations. They're fully funding Hamas, Hezbollah, terrorists in Syria and around the region, other groups around the region. They represent the existential threat to the Middle East, and their goal is to become the existential threat to the United States. They're trying to develop a nuclear weapon. They're developing long-range missiles. This is a country run by a group of mullahs who are absolutely committed to destroy the country of Israel, they call the Little Satan, and the United States, the country they call the Great Satan. So they have manifested themselves vividly in this attack against Israel, and this is a time, as you pointed out, our country needs to stand up to this. We have a tendency to look for the goodness in people and overlook the evil because we come from this culture and this of Judeo-Christian culture where we center everything on love for God and love for our neighbor. But there are people in this world we have to recognize that are evil, and it's time for us to stand up and face this. And we can talk about specifics at some other time. But they are the threat. We have to deal with it, and we have to deal with it right now, in my opinion.
And I want to make sure, I'm clear as well, and you and I have talked about this. There is a difference between Hamas and Palestinians. Palestinian people, many of them are wonderful people. As we recognize all these different groups of people live in this region, live in Israel, my prayer is that Palestinians, Arabs, Muslims, Jews, Christians should all be able to live in Jerusalem, live in the Middle East with peace. That's best. That's what we're to pray for. But we can call evil what it is, and that is evil. It's time for us to support Netanyahu. It's also time for us to get with the United Nations and to begin to think of how are we going to hold Iran accountable. If we don't hold them accountable now, when will we hold them accountable? And it's time for a show of strength right now. God bless. Have a great day.